here we go with Merton Abbey then. This is the first motif in the project, so it's a release in the first set of patterns. It's the first one where we're going to be making a separate frame and joining it, or joining the central motif to the frame. So if you look on the back, you'll be able to see that this is a frame that's created separately and the leaves are attached to it. So that's a big thing that we'll be looking at in these videos. To begin with, we've got some nice sort of straightforward things going on until we get to spike stitches and picots and whatnot. But don't worry, we'll look at anything that's tricky and help you through this pretty block. We're going to start with a neat starting ring. We focused on this in Leaf Trellis, so there's quite a bit on that on there if you want to go and have a really good in-depth look at it. So I'm just going to sort of go through it again. We start with 4 chain, and we would join those chain into a ring by putting our hook through the first chain made. And the key to getting this nice neat center ring is just move the tail of the yarn and the knot so that it is behind the hook when you make your slip stitch to join. Okay, so you can just see the 2 loops and nothing else. The hook and the tail end the knot and the tail end are behind the hook. All right, so you've now got your little center to work into, and in this case we're actually going to be working trebles, and a reminder, we're working UK terminology here, so we're going to be filling that center point up with our foundation round, which is treble. So we're going to start with 3 chain, and that is going to count as a treble, and then we're just going to go around and fill that up with 15 actual treble stitches. And once you go through into the center of this ring and start making your stitches and start to fill it up, you will see that as long as you move that knot and the tail end to the back of your work, it will make a nice neat center for your block. So I'm just going to fill that ring up and we'll look at it at the end together. Okay, this is number 16 going in, and I will join with a slip stitch into the top of those beginning chains. Okay, and if I show you that now, you can see that centre is nice and neat. There's no lumps, no bumps, because you can't see the slip knot. It's hidden nicely behind the work. And that is nice and neat. If you want to, you can close that centre up even more by giving it a little tug, and then when you sew this end in, you can sew that completely closed if you'd prefer to have absolutely no gap in the middle at all. So that is your foundation round done.